Early Beginnings Academy is a charter school in Miami for kids with special needs. The school serves students in kindergarten through 5th grade, helping them learn and overcome the challenges of their disabilities.
A lot of our parents rely on us to provide those academic skills, those life skills, because they don't necessarily know how to do the unique things that a special education program does.
Like speech therapy or occupational therapy. When schools closed last spring because of the coronavirus, some parents had to help with all of these therapies at home.
For our families, the biggest struggle was trying to find the balance of I now have to train my child at home, and I may not have all the skills.
It was very challenging for me, especially because, I had tried to replicate the therapists at home and then continue having a full-time job.
Back then, Maria Isabel Otero took her son to Grunolds Park in North Miami Beach to make up for losing his PE classes. His name is Gabriel Sanchez.
What's going on?
She took this video to send to his teacher to show that Gabriel was keeping up with it. He has autism, he's nonverbal, and has low muscle tone, so he struggles with physical activity.
It was one of the worst times of the year. And I think it was the worst time for me in caring for Gabriel as a parent. I didn't see a regression in his behaviors, but definitely everything was stalled there and affected him very much.
Charter schools are technically public schools. They're funded with tax dollars, but operated by private organizations. Early Beginnings is run by United Community Options of South Florida. That's a nonprofit that supports people with disabilities. That relationship gave Early Beginnings access to resources that not all schools have, like other nonprofits that can deliver these critical therapies to children in their homes. Coleman said it wasn't possible to arrange at-home therapy for all her students, but she was able to provide for those who needed it the most. She got about $22,000 from the Federal CARES Act. She was able to use that funding, in part, to send therapists to the homes of about 13% of the school's 130 students.
We want to make it equitable, and what we do is we talk with all of our families to let them know the resource and to let them know our limitations so that they can figure out what works best for them, and we can try to help them with that.
Students were also learning at home.
You guys tap along with me. Here we go. Oh, follow the leader and do just what I do. Hi, Isaiah. And follow.
In the fall, Early Beginnings reopened for families who wanted to send their kids to school in person. Gabriel Sanchez is back.
It's a place for him to have the possibility to interact with children his age. And also, we don't have family in the city, neither in the country. His opportunities for social gatherings are mostly here in the school.
When Maria found out Gabriel had a new best buddy at school, she decided it was worth the risk to return to the classroom. I'm Mia Lorenzo in Miami.